You don't have to be the bad guy. You are the most talented, the most interesting, the most extraordinary person in the universe. The Lego movie might be communist propaganda, but it does teach you that truly you are special, right? You are the special. Everybody is the special. I'm the special. You're the special. He's the special. So truly there is nothing special about anybody, right? If everybody's special, nobody's special. But there is something special about us. We're all humans. We're all unique. We all have the capabilities to do things that seem impossible. And the only reason why you go about your day and you see people not doing the impossible is because not enough people believe it. Not enough people believe that they are the special. Not enough people believe that they can do the impossible when they can. It's not a matter of belief. It's just about realization. Once you realize you can, then the belief comes naturally. You just got to realize that you are the special. And then you believe it and you can do anything. All your problems are solved, right? The Lego movie is truly inspiring in that way. Nobody is special and everybody is special, right? Everybody has their own talents, their own capabilities. And all these capabilities go so far, right? You can go so far in anything that you choose to do, right? That you choose to spend your time on. I guarantee you can go far in that activity, whether it's like a sport, right? Or whether it's you want to read, you want to gain some knowledge. You can go far. You can be a smart person, right? You can be good at sports. You just got to put in the work and you got to realize that you can do it just as much as anybody else. But that you are still special in the way that you believe you are, right? You believe that you're invincible and that you can do anything. And you can. You don't have to be the bad guy. The Lego movie is also about change, right? Despite his past, President Business, he's like a pretty evil dude for the most of the movie, but then he turns good at the end, right? It's because he realizes he's like a special, right? But it's also because Emmett convinces him that he can change, that you can change in a moment. Like literally, he was the big bad the entire movie. Emmett gave the one speech and he turns good. He literally turns good. He does the good deed and he puts the top on he intersects them and then it all works out. So he literally changes in that moment from being the bad guy to being a completely different person, to like actually being kind and being good and realizing that you can take such inspiration from others and that the world is never going to be how you want it to be, but you can find lessons in the world in that way, right? Situations may be shitty, right? The world may not be the way you want, but you can find good lessons in these situations that maybe are less favorable to you. You can find the silver lining in things. You can make the world how you want by just reflecting that into your environment, by believing in yourself. Truly, if you just believe in yourself, then the world will be how you want it to be. Anybody can change at a moment's notice. You have no obligation to be the same person you were. He had no obligation to be the same person he was before Emmett's speech, and then he changed. He changed his ways, right? He realized that this world is special, and that everybody is unique, and that fact should be cherished, right? And people, ideas should be expanded upon, and that's how the world keeps moving. You take somebody's idea, you say, what else can I do with this? What new ideas can I get from this? You take bad situations, you say, what can I learn from this, right? What lessons can I learn? What themes can I find? What silver lining can I make of this bad situation? That's how you grow. That's how the world grows. It also might have been communist propaganda, but I think it is still a good lesson, right? That you can truly find so much in other people. I talk a lot about not even improving yourself, but changing yourself to the person you want to become. But I don't talk about a lot of other people. I mainly say, fuck the haters, right? The haters will never be as good as you. But I never talk about the people who believe in you, right? Your true friends, the people that you love, the people closest to you that genuinely believe in you and want you to succeed, right? Believe that you are the special and believe that they are the special. The people that lift you up, you need those people. You need to hang out with people that do that, that lift you up, that believe in you, that are better than you at the things that you want to get better at, so you can learn, so you can take their ideas and you can expand upon them, right? How do you learn? How do you learn? How do you get so much knowledge? You find friends that are smarter than you, and then you just listen to what they say, and you just absorb. You just sponge it up. You become the sponge, and you absorb as much knowledge as possible about certain subjects, right? If you hang out with a bunch of if you're a football player and you hang out with a bunch of dudes who are way better at football, who know way more about the game than you, and you just listen to them talk about the game, you're gonna get better, because you're gonna learn things that you hadn't previously, right? You're gonna be exposed to new ideas, and then you can expand upon these ideas. You can add your own things to them, and now they are something new, right? I feel like everything in the world, for the most part, has already been said. A lot of people are like, oh, why are you copying this person's idea? Why are you copying their flow? I'm not necessarily copying. Don't straight one for one copy somebody's flow, right? But you can take inspiration, and people can see that. People can say, oh, that guy obviously took inspiration from this person, right? I can see that in their work, but it is something new. It is now something new, right? How many things do you have to change about a certain thing before it is something new? The ship of Theseus, right? I say, with ideas, with things in the real world, like fashion, with philosophical ideas, with content, you don't have to change much. You just have to add your personality. You have to add the belief in who you are to whatever you're making, and then it is something new. It is something inherently unique, because all people are unique. And so if you just add yourself, your true self, to whatever you are creating, to whatever you are taking inspiration from, then it is something new, and it is something special, because we're all the special. And if you put a little bit into that special, if you put a little bit of the special in there, then it becomes pretty friggin' special, dude. Yeah, become a Lego piece and start to Lego Max, start to Craggle Max. Don't Craggle Max, actually, that's the bad thing. Yeah, but Lego Max. Your creativity, your indomitable human spirit, Lego spirit type shit, right? You are limitless in your creativity. The world is only bound by your imagination. If you really don't like what somebody else is doing that much, that you want to put super glue all over the world and freeze everybody because you're I don't know why you want to do that, but if you do, right, some things are just not going to go your way. Some things are going to go in favor of other people. You can't be mad about that, right? You're not putting yourself out there enough. If nothing ever goes your way, it's because you're not trying to make things go your way. It's just because you're just sitting down being lazy. Things will go your way if you try. If you go out of your way to put yourself in situations where the universe can just make things go your way, right? If you just try a million times, you're going to get one girl to number, probably, right? If you shoot a million shots and you actually try, one of them is going to go in, guaranteed. The world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. Despite what other people are doing, you can still make the world your own. And you can make it to where you like absolutely everything, because you can find a silver lining, you can find a lesson in everything, right? Because you believe in yourself so much that you radiate that, and then your environment just reflects it back into you, and it is a constant circle of you believe in yourself. That reflects upon your environment. Your environment reflects back to you that you believe in yourself, and thus you believe in yourself more, and it continues, and you were just compounding upon your self-belief, and you just fully believe. You fully believe, and your entire environment, your entire situation shows it. All of your close friends show other people that you believe in yourself. Your house shows that you believe in yourself. The way you dress shows you believe in yourself. The things you say show you believe in yourself. Everything, right? If you're doing it right, eventually, that's the goal. That's what it should look like. People should just be able to tell, this guy knows he's the shit, right? And if you're not like that right now, then, freaking President Lord Business was the bad guy for the whole movie, and then he changed instantly. You can just change. You can just start believing in yourself. You just need to start today. You need to start in this instant. You need to start saying positive things to yourself, right? Saying affirmations, saying that you love yourself, that you are beautiful, that you are special, that you are interesting, that you are unique, and you will be those things in no time. I guarantee you. So the Lego movie was right, communist propaganda or not. You do need to be yourself. You need to believe in yourself. And you can truly do so much good. And so much good with the people around you as well. Not just within yourself. You don't have to be the bad guy. You don't have to be the guy that's ugly. You don't have to be the guy that's self-conscious. You can be the special. Thank you for watching.